Every week, I go out and hunt for silver. I never know how much I'm going to spend, never know how much I'm going to get. I'm always looking for a deal and something to catch my eye. Most of the time, I pick up 2 to 3, maybe 4 ounces. Here recently, I've picked up a little bit more, but not that much. But over the course of this last week, I picked up more silver than I've ever picked up in a single week. I have picked up nearly 60 pieces of silver this week. I never thought I'd ever be able to pick up this much in 1 week. I found some stuff at some screaming deals and I just couldn't pass it up, so I got all of it. You can actually see the stack right there. There is a large amount of silver to go over this week, so stick around and I'll show you the most amazing purchases that I've ever made. Hello everybody and welcome back to the journey. As you can see right here, I have picked up quite a lot of silver this week, nearly 60 pieces. So we're going to take a little bit of time, go over what happened, and show you all the new wonderful goodies that I picked up. This week has been quite eventful. I got to go to several shops, but I picked up more silver than I've ever picked up in a single week. I had to, move some money around to make it all happen, but it was just an unbeatable deal and I couldn't pass it up. This week was actually not going to be much in terms of hunting down silver. I did have stuff reserved at Silver Eagle and with Mr. Warren, so my plan was just to go pick up some stuff and not even look at anything else. But of course, I generally can't help myself. I've got to look around, but I restrained myself as much as possible. My first stop in terms of coin shops was Princess Anne County Coins. He was open and he did have a few customers in. One customer had several things that they were going to be selling, so I was kind of in and out. I did take a quick glance over things and I did pick up a 1 ounce silver bar. And that was this 55 Bel Air. I did pick this up for $30, which was a steal of a deal because spot was nearly $30 itself. So it was a no-brainer, another bar for the guardhouse box. Of course, right down the road from there was Silver Eagle. And so I headed on over there, dealing with massive amounts of traffic. The interstate was blocked on both sides and everybody was being moved to the side roads. So what usually takes me about 5 minutes, it took me an hour and a half. Once I finally made it there, he was not too busy. He had a couple customers in, but everything was smooth. I did owe him for a few pieces of silver that I had reserved the week before. It was 3 pieces. I picked them up for $35 each. I actually did show these on a live stream the other day, but we're going to go over them, of course, right now. The first one was a Scottsdale Tombstone round. I do have the 5 ounce version of this and I've been looking to pick up the 1 ounce. But it seems like every one I find has got a real bad milk spotting problem, and this one is no exception. But I really wanted to have one, and so I went on ahead and bit the bullet. I might have paid a little bit too much for this at $35, but that's okay. I still wanted to have one. My next purchase from him I've been trying to get my hands on for quite a while. They're always available, but they always have quite the premium. But for $35, I told him I would take it. And that was a Scottsdale Mint Vortex Bar. These have been quite popular and they have been pricey. Most of the time I see these, they're closer to the price of $40. But picking up for $35 was a no-brainer for me. I'm happy to have it, finally, in my stack. The next piece that I picked up from him, I absolutely had never even heard of before. He tossed it over to me and asked me what I thought. And as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to have it. And this is a PAMP Nature's Grip. It's a beautiful 1 ounce piece, limited to 4,000. I picked this one up for $35 as well, which is an absolute steal. I recently found out these go for $80 and up, so I was absolutely happy to add this one to my stack. So after paying him for those pieces, I did look around, but didn't pick up anything else. I went ahead and headed out and finished up my day. As I do every morning, I hopped up and headed out to go see Mr. Warren. I had several things on reserve over there that I needed to get picked up, and we had been discussing some other things as well. Right now, Mr. Warren's gold holdings at the shop is more than I've seen in quite a long time. He has had quite a bit come in, and I've got a few quick shots here that you can see. And if you see anything that you might be interested in, reach out to me. I have helped to facilitate sales for Mr. Warren before, as he does not do any kind of card transactions or shipping, but he's always got great prices and he always does me right. So as usual, I did spend the whole day there hanging out with him and seeing if I could do anything to help whenever he needed it. Here we go. Mr. Warren has got a goodie. $3 1862 gold piece.
Extra fine condition.
It is a pretty one. Look at that thing.
Minute 5750.
All right. And what'd you say you take for it?
3500.
3500. That is a pretty coin. I'd never seen this design before.
Yeah.
But if anybody's interested, let me know. I actually did run a couple errands for him, and that's always fun. But I did, of course, pick up silver. And again, it was some stuff that I had reserved, and then another piece that I found on his display. So let's go ahead and check those out now. And first was this Don't Tread on Me round. It was in really, really good shape, and he sold these to me at $30 a piece. As you can see, 2015 silver shield, and this is something that you see from time to time. The silver shield series can be quite extensive. I was happy to get it, especially for $30. That one, of course, I did find on his display case, and then I had 3 on reserve. And what were those 3? We'll start off with this Spartan Round, another one that I picked up for $30, and the design on it is absolutely killer. I do like Spartan culture and things of that nature, so when I saw it, I knew it was coming home with me. The next 2 are actually 2 of the same. Not long ago, I did pick up a few from him from the World of Dragons series, and a couple more had come in. And they are the Norse from the World of Dragons. He had a few of them come in, and I wanted at least to have 2, so I did grab them, and as you can see, it's an amazing design. These things have such killer detail on them, and they can be quite sought after. So I was happy to grab both of them, especially at $30 a piece. I must say that Mr. Warren actually did have several other pieces from the World of Dragons series. He did have one customer that came in that sold a bunch to him, and I was really happy that I was able to get at least one of each of those designs. There's still other designs for the series that I do not have, but you never know. We'll see how luck prevails. Mr. Warren and I had been discussing some sterling silver pieces that he's had in his case for quite a long time. So that day, I asked him how many he had and what he would take for all of them. And I must say this time, I'm actually not going to mention what I did pay for them, but it was a screaming deal. I did pick up every piece that he had. I can tell you that Mr. Warren always takes care of me, and this just proves it. And here we go. There are 50, that's right, 50 pieces that I picked up. A couple of which are not here. I did give to my mother, so I have 48, and these were purchased for the purpose of flipping later on. I do not generally collect or stack sterling silver, but picking these up for the price that I did, I couldn't turn them down. They're actually quite nice pieces from the Franklin Mint, and these are all from the early 70s. Well, early to mid 70s. There's a couple different series here, but like I said, I did pick these up for the purpose of flipping. As many of you know, I have had an account with Mr. Warren that I have been building up to save up for gold, and I did use some of that money to purchase this, and this is going to be flipped, and then all that money will be going back into the gold account. So I'm absolutely looking forward to getting that squared away, and I will let y'all know how that goes. So in total, I have picked up 58 pieces of silver this week. It is an astonishing number. I never thought I would ever get my hands on this much silver in one single week. The sterling silver alone, once you do the math to convert it into pure silver, is over 40 ounces. And so altogether, I'm somewhere around 50 ounces of pure silver. That is an awful lot of silver to buy in 1 week, and I'm so thankful and blessed to be able to have done it. This is my most astonishing week so far. What a wonderful haul. I don't think I'll ever be able to pick up this much again unless I find another screaming deal. But we'll just have to wait and see what the future holds. But that's what I've got for you in this video. As always, I ask you to remember to like and subscribe and comment down below and let me know what you think about my journey this week. I picked up some amazing pieces. My favorite is probably going to be the Vortex Bar and the Nature's Grip, and of course just the overall sheer amount of silver I've bought this week. That is an awful lot, and it's going to astonish me for quite some time. But I do look forward to checking out in the comments below and reading and interacting with each and every one of you. And just like always, remember to follow along on my silver journey. We'll see you in the next one. God bless.